Okay. You have your wine cork thing?
Oh, hi. It always happens. What's up, beautiful people? How are you today? I'm on Bigo Live as well. How's it going? Beautiful people. I do not know how to do this thing.
Ask them to tell you in the chat.
Oh, hi. Who's there with me? Hi. It always happens.
Yeah.
Hi. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to WineUP Wednesdays. Hopefully you guys are ready for a lively discussion today. Let's see here. I don't need to be there, so let me go back to Bigo. Hi, please. Hi, Robin. Welcome back. Hope your pop is doing good from his surgery. What do you say there? The outfit is fabulous. Thank you. I'm finding a lot of these little local boutiques so I can support local businesses, Black businesses in particular, just because I'm kind of in a Black neighborhood. But some of these beautiful young ladies that have open boutiques and they have their own little style and flavor. So I just kind of support their stores. And I found this little gem. It was cute. It's a little shorter than I would typically do, actually, but hey, why not? You know, there's a friend of mine that always wear these like little short, cute little dress. I'd be like, dang, that's short, but it's cute. It's short though. So I was like, okay. As long as my ass ain't hanging out. So who's there with me, Robin? What are you drinking on today? I got two things to drink on. We're going to start with this right here. And then y'all going to help me pick out some wine to drink today. Although I did have one in particular that has been here since the last batch of wines that I purchased. So I was thinking maybe I'll try that one today. But come on in. What's up, Han Solo? Please, guys, let me know what it is you're drinking on. Hopefully you guys are in for are you wait a minute, hold on. I don't want to upgrade. Hi Lola World. How are you? I'm on this new thing, Bigo. If you guys are familiar with Bigo, oh, I can't see your chat, so let me move that out of the way. I can't see it. How about that? What's up, Han Solo? Let me see what you're talking about. Wow, what's wow? Going to an appointment, but I'm tuning in. Well, thank you so much. Fan of the show. So you're not drinking on nothing tonight. You smoking again, or you gonna wait until after your appointment? Oh, when you get home, you'll be drinking on some vodka. Okay, I got that. Robin, what are you up to or sipping on this week? Hi, Krista, and I can't pronounce the other name, but what we do here on Wednesdays, we drink wine or your spirit of choice. So if you'd like to participate, you can join me in on Facebook. WineUP Wednesdays, spelled with a Z. We're on live right now. Or you could just let me know what you're drinking on and join in on the fun. Let me see. I look wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, we have people coming in, joining us, and all of that good stuff. So give me an idea, guys, who's here. First and foremost, I don't know that you're here if you don't type in the chat. So please make yourself known. I want to communicate with people. Let me know what you're drinking on for sure. And how about, there's so much going on in the world. I just did not know what subject to choose to pick. Like, I'm a politically inclined person. So I like to talk about politics. I like to think about politics. And because I am in particular interested in uplifting and enhancing Black and brown communities. I love everyone, but these communities are kind of going to hell in a handbasket, so it seems. There's a lot of success individually, but it's not collective. And I think as a group, we don't get an opportunity to really recognize the power of our communities because there's so much strife, it outweighs the good. So I'm particularly interested in politics because, believe it or not, politics plays a huge part in our world. Even though in our everyday lives, it doesn't play a huge part. So what I wanted Wine Up Wednesdays to be was an opportunity for people to have their political conversations, get it out, right? Become a little informed because, you know, maybe I'll be looking at stuff and thinking about stuff that you particularly won't because you're not so into politics like myself. But it'll give you a moment to take a minute, have some fun while you're having a conversation about politics and then how it affects your world. I don't care whether you're Black, I don't care whether you're white, whether you're brown. Now, I talk a lot about Black issues, but brown people, they have issues as well. And I don't want to pigeonhole this to just Black and brown people because we're all in this world, all of us, including white people. So I want white people to actually, you know, maybe participate, you know, chime in, debate, whatever the case may be, so that they know that there are intelligent conversations going on out here and not just, you know, talking about all of the bad things that are going on. Or if they end up being the bad things, we are talking about finding solutions to these things or trying to counteract some of the bad publicity that we're going. What do you say? Has anyone tried Snoop Dogg's new indigo strawberry flavored gin? No. Where did you see that at? Looks yummy. I gotta pick up a bottle. And I don't even usually like gin, but I'll give it a shot. Literally, right. Okay, so I think about the last time I had some gin was when gin and juice came out. I don't typically drink gin because the last time I did, I had a really, really bad experience. And gin, I think I was still in high school, and Lord Jesus, that was some time ago. So sounds good, but I'm gonna leave the gin to you. Robin, let us know how it is. Vodka, I'll try, but gin, I'll have to pass on. Not yet. You're drinking right now. You're drinking vitamin water. Okay. Let's see here, guys. You know what? I got these shoes on. Can y'all see these shoes? I'm gonna show y'all these shoes one good time. Can you see? I don't want to break my neck. Can you see these shoes? Because these shoes is about to come clean off. Okay, they coming off. As a matter of fact, we're gonna do this. What's up, Roger? How you doing? Hello from Chicago, drinking herbal mix. Now, Roger, if I'm not mistaken, I think that you've been on water and ginger water for a couple weeks now, huh? Y'all don't know what I'm drinking up in there. But I'm gonna take these shoes off. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so guys. Oh, let's see. Can I come up? Oh, that's so much better. Just sit in the chair and let us see those shoes. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's the wrong side. Oh, let's see. Like them shoes? This is from Obsessed Chicago, another small boutique on 83rd and Cottage Grove. Look her up. She has like the cutest outfits in there, I promise. What's up, Freddie? What's up, Freddie? I love what you are doing. Thank you. I look fabulous. Thank you. KT, thank you. Yes, guys, you guys know last week I had a vulnerable moment. I don't know if you guys were here for that, but you might want to go check out the show, the rebroadcast. I had a vulnerable moment. And I had vulnerable moments before. I just never verbalized them. Let's just hope I don't have any more vulnerable moments in the near future. But I will share this with you. Since I'm a keep it real type of person. Hey guys there. I don't know if you meet up with new friends. Let's see what's going on. Are you guys familiar with Bigo? B-I-G-O? Go look up the app. I'm on there right now. It is really cool. And boy, you see some of the, woo! It's real. And it's unbelievable. Okay, some of the things that go on that you see, like, it's just a live streaming app where people, you get actually paid to live stream if you do it enough, right? And believe it or not, there is something for everyone out there. I promise you, there is it billions of people in the world, Roger? You're going to be my fact checker. How many people is it in the world right now? Is it billions? 3 billion? Or is it 300 million? I don't know. Roger, give me an idea of what the people, how many people it is in the world. Hello, Miss Blasia. I love the name. I love the name, Miss Blasia. Hey, you went back to Houston. You didn't tell me. I would have took that trip with you, girl. I don't know. I've been in Houston. I want to go somewhere different. Welcome. Come on in, guys. Come on in. It's 7 billion people. Okay, guys. So it's 7 billion people. I'm going to tell you something. I don't know what's going on with my shirt here. Listen, I've been dealing a lot, like in my business. I am in the business of helping people be in business, right? The company I work with is all about real estate and business development. So when the pandemic happened, my company, my business was able to smoothly transition from, in-person dealings to all online dealings. It is the best. I'm telling y'all, y'all sleep on me. Y'all need to find out what I'm doing. I do what I want to do, come when I want to come. I travel the world. It ain't all peaches and cream all the time. Sometimes I struggle because you actually get paid what you're worth. And if I don't do the work, I don't get paid. But when I put the work in, guess what? I can live the high life if I choose to. And this company has allowed me to do that. And I don't even know why I was saying all of that. Oh, I was getting back to my vulnerable moment. But guys, get with me because there is a lot of opportunity out here now. Just even being on this live app and seeing some of the craziness that is on this app and seeing some of the people that are interested in the craziness is mind-blowing. So if you have an idea, if you have a hobby, if you have a skill set, if you have a talent, if you have just something that you're interested in, guys, I promise you, if you only have a W-2 job, get you a side hustle. Turn something that you're interested in into a money-making business. There are customers for you out there. I promise you, with some of the craziness that I've seen on Bigo, and I've only been on Bigo a very short period of time, and some of the craziness that I've seen on Bigo already, there is something for everyone in this world. Don't sleep on yourself. You have to realize and recognize that when you were conceived and you were created, you beat out millions of others. You are the strong one. You were not here meant to struggle. You have something to offer the world. I promise you. And there is an audience for you. There is an audience for you. Now, since I got that little part out of the way, please, guys, become entrepreneurs. If you need some help with that, I can help you. I'm in the world of real estate. What is real estate? It's one of the 3 basic necessities in life: food, water, shelter. It is not going away. It is not going away. You know the analogy, the American dream or American pie and getting a piece of the pie. If you don't have real estate, you do not own any real estate, and you will be living the American nightmare. It is, if you look deep into these sayings, that's really what it's all about. The American dream is all about entrepreneurship. And if all you have is a job, you're behind the 8 ball and you're one of the minions that they don't want you to be smart. They don't want you to be educated. Okay. And all I'm saying is, with some of the craziness that I've seen on Bigo, are you guys still there? Am I live? I don't know if I'm live on Bigo. Okay, I think I'm right. Okay, with some of the craziness that I've seen on Bigo, and they have followers and fans and friends and commenters, and man, please, it's an audience. It's something for everybody out here. Let me see what y'all talking about over here, because I gotta take these shoes off. Those are hot shoes. Yes, Robin, and they hot like fire. They gonna come off too, because I can't stand for too long. 7 billion people on earth. I got contract for show. It's a sudden thing. Girl, do your thing. I remember when you was like, actually, me and Karina I was telling her about my company, and I think maybe I inspired something, because I know right after that conversation, she was like, I'm gonna do it. She had been thinking about doing this business, and probably had been, working in it in some capacity. But after the conversation, that we had, and some of the energy that we had together, she was like, man, I'm doing it. This woman went out and got her party buses. She got contracts. She's traveling back and forth to Houston now. Not that she wasn't doing that before, but I think it's like a little more official now. So congratulations on that, Miss Blasia. Bigo, yeah, try Bigo. What are you jumping for, Freddie? I wasn't jumping. I almost fell. Okay, I almost fell. Okay, because I'm a shorty. The chair is half my height, and I have on 4-inch heels, stilettos. I almost fell, Freddie. I wasn't jumping. I inspired you. Thank you, Karina. But guys, yeah, check out Bigo. Where's my Bigo folks? Hey, you there, Bigo peoples? I don't know how to communicate with you. I'm kind of new to Bigo right about now, but guys, okay, I done blabbered on enough. What's up, Ray? What's up? This is WineUP Wednesday, so we typically have a drink: water, wine, everything in between, tequila, cognac, whatever the case may be, margaritas. Just let's just drink it up tonight. I'm gonna go over the wines that I have today, and then I think I have the wine that I'm going to drink today. What's up, D? What's up, D? Oh, you're all having a great night. Yes, I am. Save the date, August 12th, Queen's Night, Battle of the Hunks at La Bear in Houston. Am I gonna have to be traveling back and forth to La Bear? Yeah, let's talk about that. I would like to find out a little bit more about that business. I'm a businesswoman. I'm an investor. I like business ventures and stuff like that. Plus, again, Miss Karina, I'm in the business of helping people in their business, especially with marketing and things like that. This is really unnerving me. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see. What are you saying? Oh, you drinking cognac, Ray? Okay. Karina, what you drinking on today? Let's see. Thanks, J Love. She gave me a new nickname. I'm J Love. I love J Love. Let me see. Thanks, J Love. I says, listen, boys, y'all sexy. So I'm gonna make some money on you. And I don't know that last word, but I'm gonna tell you, Miss Karina had them boys eating that. Man, they be like 20-some years old. Miss Karina just had a 60th birthday. 60th birthday, but she had them boys. I'm like, I want to be like you when I get grown, Miss Karina. Let me see, when you coming back to Vegas? Okay, so guys, yeah, I am gonna have to go back to Vegas because the person that did my little video, did y'all see my little video? Y'all saw my little Las Vegas video, honey? Did you see it? Karina, I think you saw it. Freddie, I don't know. Freddie, let me know what you're drinking on too. But the guy, he pissing me off. And I might have to go back to Las Vegas just to file a small claims lawsuit because he has all of my footage from my birthday and he has not given me my proper video for what I paid for. So I'm considering suing him in small claims court. So yes, I may be back. Let me see. Let me know you want to go to Vegas. Okay, guys. So tonight, I meant to do my sage. Let me see if we can get some good vibes going in here. Where's my lighter? Hold on. 1 second. Okay. Guys, I want some good vibes going. Look. All right, let's just take a moment. It's a rough week. It's a good week. I think it just always seems rough. I don't know. Maybe because it's just so many things that's going on in the world, that it just seems so strifey. I don't know, but in the end, when you have your health, when you wake up alive, you don't wake up dead and see yourself laying down there. It's a good day. And you get another chance, you get another opportunity on a daily basis to give it another shot. Right? So let's take this moment, guys, with this white sage. It smells fabulous. I'm wishing everybody prosperity, success. What word am I looking for? Uninhibited spirituality. Whether you're Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, atheist, whatever your higher power is, wherever it is you look to for guidance. I hope you find that. And I just want this moment and this time to be filled with possibility. So thank you guys for joining me here on a weekly basis. Half the time, if I can be honest, I don't know what I'm doing, but it just gives me a moment to connect with people. And it really is upon my heart to make a difference in the world for all people. And I really, really mean that. I mean, since I was 7 years old, all of the kids were outside playing. I was literally in the house watching the news. My mom was like, why don't you go outside? And I'm like, I didn't need to, you know. It was always from way back then upon my heart to be able to make a difference in the world. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to be able to do that and be a true impact, but that is my goal. That's why I'm here. Okay. So this is to that. Right now, I'm in a 31-week leadership training course. You guys will hear me talk about it throughout, you know, the next couple of weeks. But it has given me access to possibility. I felt, you know, depression is not something that's in my vocabulary, but sometimes you just feel like blah, you know, and I kind of felt those feelings a little bit too often. And I knew that this company was a place where I could be held accountable and looked upon as a power in the world. And so I went there because I wanted to be that power. I wanted to feel that power because I know I am that power. But more than that, I wanted to empower others. And how can I empower others if I didn't feel empowered myself? So once again, it's upon my heart to make a difference in the world by any means necessary. And I'm willing to go through the grueling work of being trained and developed to learn how to connect with people and enroll people in how to live their best lives possible. So yeah, you guys will probably get a phone call from me outside of this to talk about some of the things that I've accomplished, some of the things that I've seen people accomplish based on this leadership program that helps you to clear away the clutter, helps you to get past where you're stuck. Because if you have gotten to your level of success in life based on the things that you know, how do you plan to get beyond that level of success with the same knowledge that you have? So this is why super achievers, this is why CEOs, this is why high earning entertainers are constantly growing and constantly learning and constantly, you know, trying to develop themselves and improve upon themselves, because they know it's a never-ending process and you don't know what you don't know. So how can you get to the next level with all of the knowledge that you already have? So what Landmark does is it takes you through a couple of exercises that helps you to identify what's blocking you from getting to a next level. And that doesn't mean that you're down on a level. You could be up here, because a lot of people that's up here, they still want to get to a next level. So guys, again, just thank you. Thank you for joining me here. What are you talking about over here? Ray, you drinking cognac? I'll let you know when we go on to Vegas. Hi, Henry. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you. You're not drinking tonight. No problemo. What's up, Raymonda? What's up, Raymonda? Keep the confidence in yourself. Never let others define who you are much. Thank you for saying that, because sometimes that does happen. I mean, it really does. And even though you think you know, like you think a lot of times you think you should know these things, right? But it doesn't happen all the time like that. So thank you for saying that, Ray. Raymonda, let me see. You're a smart cookie. Thank you, Ray. All those years you've been fabulous. Your training and understanding. What's up, Emananjo, I got it. I think I nailed it. Did I nail it? Emananjo. He has like the hardest name to look and see, but I think I did it. Emananjo. You're drinking water tonight. Okay, guys. So, like I said, I had the wine that I've had for a while now that I haven't drank. We're gonna try it today. Hey guys, are you still there? I don't know. Are you still there? Are you still there? Hi. Okay, well, this is what we're drinking today. We're drinking Fire Road. See the label? Remember, I picked the wines based on the labels. So this one is called Fire Road. I've never had a Sauvignon Blanc before. It's a twist cap. So, Roger, I won't get to use our nifty little thingy today. But we got our good vibes going on. I got me some Sauvignon Blanc. Everybody, you have your drink. It's a white wine. Oh, that's what Blanc means, I guess. Okay. All right. Cheers. Here's a toast to you. Whoop. Let's see what it tastes like. It's sweet. I don't like sweet wines, but it's more like a citrus, not like an apple or grapey thing. It's more like a citrus type of thing, which is kind of okay. So guys, here, okay, I tell you what, I have a couple of subjects that I wanted to talk about today, but I would like to know, like I started this earlier, talking about the politics, because I wanted to know what's on your mind. Please give me an idea. I really want to know, like, what's in the news for you. I want to know, like, what are you hearing? What in the world of politics, because, or current events for the most part. And that's typically politics. I break it down into a couple of different sections, or once I get a little better organized and, segmented, we're going to have like 4 sections. We got state of the world. The state of the world is politics. As I started stating earlier, it just gives people an opportunity that don't normally have real political conversations to have a political conversation in a fun way, in not a knockdown, drag out way, and even may become enlightened or to help enlighten. So please engage me in this conversation and let me know what you're hearing in the news. There's so much with Trump with the election. Like one of the things I wanted to talk about was how the Republicans are seriously going to, they already done it. They ousted the one Liz Cheney, which was the former vice president's daughter, who I couldn't stand at one point, who is demanding that we tell the truth about, what is that? I'll pass.
Oolong boiled egg and oolong tea.
Yes, thank you. I'll pass on the egg for now. But I saw those, but maybe I'll try it later. But anyway, she is one of the only Republicans that has a staunch stand against the big lie. And to me, this is important because it's like, how are you going to, like, it's so obviously, blatantly disingenuous and hypocritical. Like, I don't get it. Okay, so that's one thing. Oh, let's see. Are you guys saying over here? You drinking water? Salute. Oh, you said something. I don't know what it is. You have to appreciate life every day. I thank God, the universe, okay? The trees, the animals, air we breathe, our family and friends. One day I woke up. I say, Sway, you feel that? We alive. He go, hell yeah. I know, Sway. So, guys, yeah, so let me know what's on your mind. Please, let me know. I want to hear what you guys got to say today. So we had, oh, I forget, I'm on Bigo. Let's see. Hi, Antonio. How are you? From Bigo. It is so much going on this damn Bigo app that how to, oh, hi. There's somebody there. How are you? Where are you from? You don't speak English? You're in Syria? We're internationally bound here. Well, hi, thank you for joining me. I'm here on Wednesdays. I'm new to Bigo. Just thank you.
You think you got political problems?
Mm-hmm.
That'll put them in perspective.
So yeah, guys, Bigo is a trip. Bigo is a trip. Let's see, what do you say over here? So okay. So one of the other segments, since you guys are not into the politics today, it's not a lot of exciting things going on. It's the humdrum stuff, but even when I was kind of watching some of the news and I'm like, this is boring. People don't want to talk about this stuff, but it's kind of important stuff. Hello, how are you? Hello.
Israel and Palestine are having a war.
No, you're not in Palestine. Where are you from? Oh, you from Chicago? So am I. You should follow me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I have a weekly show on Facebook called WineUP Wednesdays. What are you drinking on? See? You drinking who? This is a Sauvignon Blanc. Hey guys, see Bigo, I'm telling you, like Bigo is cool. This is a Sauvignon Blanc. So every week I pick a different wine to try, and this, I don't too much care for sweet wines. This is a sweeter wine, so I don't know if it's gonna make me sick or something like that. But this is where we talk on this show, I guess, about politics, sex, entertainment, and business. We're entrepreneurs. So hopefully you guys will follow and find me on Facebook and, hang out with us sometime. We're on right now. It's quite a few people. They're like looking at me, talking to you guys. Let me see what they got to say. Let's see. What's Imananjo? Do you think Black Lives Matter will have an effect on Palestinians' politics in the United States? I think it could have, if I believe, Imananjo, if Black people were a little more united. The Black Lives Matter movement was on its way. The Black Lives Matter movement was on its way to being a political force, right? But because of the defund the police thing and, the real hard push of white supremacy and the dissension of, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? I don't know how to stop this. It's like people just coming in randomly. I don't know these people, but this one's stuck now. I don't know. But what was I saying?
Black Lives Matter politically started defunding.
Oh, they could have been a political force, I believe, if Black people had to put their little idiosyncrasies aside and got behind the movement. So I think they could have had a voice in this Palestinian conflict, but I think they've been diminished. And now they're not a force to be reckoned with. I mean, they're talking about, wasn't Tamika Mallory one of the Black Lives Matter people who ended up getting a Cadillac commercial? Hi, how are you? Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing?
Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Nigeria. Yeah, where are you from?
You're in Nigeria? This is people.
Yeah, I'm from Nigeria. Not just in Nigeria. Very problem.
Like people from all over everywhere. Let's see. What'd you say? Roger Ray said I'm going to take over, I heard. China and Capones. What do you mean, Ray? Are you using racial epithets? What's a Capone? A Gabon? A Gapone? What is that? Let me see. I don't know what is going on. I stopped watching the news as the country is opening back up some. So I'm going hard in the leveling up game as I never want to return to a job. I got that. What you say, Henry? Tired of the one-sided reporting on the Israel-Palestinian conflict. So, Henry, are you saying that the one-sided conflict is biased to Israel and not really looking at the plight and the strife of the Palestinians? Where are you? How can I get you off of him? I don't know how to do this.
Sometimes, if you like say, I want my love,
Partying. Having a party.
I don't think I was going live. I don't know. I need you to. I can you stop singing?
Oh.
How do you get out of here? I'm in Chicago, but I'm having a show right now, and I can't hear you in the background singing, and it's distracting. I need you to go. Chicago. Chicago.
Wow.
I don't know how to disconnect. Go ahead and follow me and we can talk later, but I gotta go now because I'm in the middle of a show right now. You find me on Facebook. But I don't know how to end this thing. I don't know how to end it.
Yeah, I just followed you right now.
Huh?
He followed you.
Okay, so we can talk later, but video.
All right.
Okay.
Say thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God, this is so confusing. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, I had to let that go because it was just entirely too distracting. Yeah. I'll figure out how to work Bigo later, but it seems pretty cool. But
Have another drink of wine, you'll be used to hearing voices.
Let's see. Okay, so Henry, yeah, I don't get it. Like, what is it's almost like the Palestinians they're not humans. It's like the whole conflict that they've had over there is always geared towards Israel, and I never really understand how they can say that, you know, the Palestinians don't deserve to be protected as well. It's the weirdest thing to me. It's like, just fuck the Palestinians. Like, they're all terrorists, but they're not. I don't get it. What you laughing at, Han Solo? What you laughing at? Kill some people praying. Jewish, Ray, you say Jewish people, some Jewish people killed some people as they were praying. Yeah, it's horrible. You may want to close Bigo as they ain't going to respect the show. Yes, I did. I closed it. Are you familiar with Bigo, Roger? Han Solo, what you laughing at? I don't know what you're laughing at. Palestinians have been discriminated and conflict for more than really 2,000 years until now. They do not have a country. They live in tents. The Israelites do not want them, and neither does Saudi. What's the problem with Palestinians? How come they can't just have their space and live in their space? Like, what's up with all the hatred? It's because of religion. Okay. Oh, they're Muslims and the Jewish people are Jewish, or the Israelis are Jewish. Oh, laughing at the Bigo app. Oh, so you went on the Bigo app, and so now you see what I mean. So guys, yeah, so these are some of the things that are, guys, I woke up this morning. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier about my vulnerable moments. I had one last week. And this week, like I woke up this morning, I took my little hair weaves out and I had stuff all over my face, and woke up this morning and both of my eyes were like swollen. So I'm looking a little puffy-eyed right about now. The makeup does a real good job. Y'all should have seen me before I had the makeup on. Woo! But anyway.
What do you think about killing 50 young girls because they went to school? What do you think about killing 50 young girls because they went to school?
What is that?
They blew up a car bomb as young girls were coming out of school.
Recently? Yeah. The Palestinians? The Israelis? No. Who? Somalis?
Oh, no, the one where we're leaving. Afghanistan.
The Afghans?
Yeah. Shiites and Sunnis are feuding there.
No, I didn't hear about that. Did you guys hear about
Afghanistan?
Afghanistan killed a busload of young girls just because they were going to school, and
Taliban claims they didn't do it, but that's their signature.
I'm wondering, like, there's, I believe, a lot of potential sabotage going on too with Biden. So I'm wondering if like they'll try to say that that's because he's pulling. I told you. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but I haven't heard about that. Let me see. Roger says the Israelis came and took the country back in the 40s and 50s away from the Palestinians and tried to murder them off their land. Horrible, horrible. The Palestinians are fighting for their very existence. Israel is doing, wow, and it's so accepted. I don't get it. Like, what is going on in this world? Hey Jamal, welcome back. What are you drinking on? Karina says, could you imagine having no country? It's what all Palestinians feel like. Yeah, it's a horrible, horrible thing. I saw the little video of them being attacked. I saw the one little video where the boy watched his father be carried away. He was just killed, and it was gut-wrenching. It was gut-wrenching. I literally cried just from this little 30-second minute video. It's just horrible. And you have these politicians here in the States talking about how they stand behind Israel. And okay, so you stand behind Israel, but does it mean that you have to ethnically cleanse another race just because you stand behind Israel? I mean, right is right. So this is something that I don't get. I don't understand it. And I'm wondering, as you know, we have our own problems in our community. Like, is this a factor? How does this play on your, like, do you even care? Like, do you care? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, where does this fall in your level of fucks given? That's what I'd like to know. Biden might help the Jewish. Yeah, everybody seems to be, no thank you. Everybody seems to be beholden to the Jewish folks and Israelis, even in the face of ethnic cleansing. How about that? Roger, I forgot the question. What'd you say, 1? What'd I ask you? Oh, okay, let me see. So I can. Oh, that Bigo is a trip, man. Let me see if I can find this so I can sit my ass down.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome.
Okay, let me turn this down. And that way. Hi, Ali. Oh, I didn't see all of this. Rachel, hi. Hopefully you're still there. You can say something. Thank you. I'm doing a pop-up shop with Rachel. Hello, Miss Alicia. Hopefully you're still there. I said it. So guys, okay, so that's state of the world. Want to talk about politics, briefly touch on it, enlighten, get enlightened, stay abreast of what's going on in the world. So then we have, what time is it? We have a segment I like to call Guilty Pleasures. Now, Guilty Pleasures is all about entertainment, pop culture. You know, it's the stuff that we watch and like and pay attention to, but, you know, it doesn't bring us any money. You know, it's just like pure entertainment. And I don't know if you guys know that, you know, Derek Jackson, he was in the news. He's back in the news, right? Then we have the Kevin Samuel. So it's things like that, like the Cardi B issues and the Kardashians and stuff. So it's things that, you know, we talk about and are interested in, but we don't necessarily want to admit that we're interested in these things. But yes, yet we keep tabs on these things. So I was wondering with you guys, I know I had, it's like, what is going on with this Kevin Samuels guy? Like, what's up with the Kevin Samuels? What's, like, so many of the men are like on the slide. They call him gay, right? They want to call him a punk, but he's probably saying and talking about all of the things that they want to say, and not that they can't say it, but they don't say it as bluntly and boldly as Kevin does, and it be bullshit. But I can't see the things over there. What's up, Mark D? What's up, Cuzzo in the house? So, guys, I'm curious. What's on your mind, guilty pleasure wise? Maybe there's some information out there, some entertainment that you are privy to that we're not. That's like juicy. That, like, you know, we might want to talk about outside of the Kevin Samuel stuff and a lot of men picking up on the sentiment that he wants to put out, which I don't think is warranted. What I kind of have the sense that is going on, because I debate with this one guy all the time. I think he's just like a woman basher. Are you on here? Let me invite him, because I'm about to talk about his ass. Where he at? Let me see if I can get him on here. Because me and him supposed to really debate about some issues. Let me see if I can find one of the things that I wanted to talk about with him. And I want to ask you guys' opinion on what do you think? As is. So I'm letting him know. I'm going to find this post, and I want to ask you guys' opinion on this. I just don't want to put him on blast like that because okay, how about this? I will just read some of the things that he says because I don't want to just call him out unless he was here. But so one of the things he posted, it says, no black man is loved properly unless he got money. Who agrees with that? Yes or no? But I can't see. Okay, I tell you what.
Money makes a difference. It ain't love.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get up out this chair because I can't see. Ow! Ouch! Break my neck. Okay. Let me see. Kevin Samuels kicked me out of his group. Really? Why? Let's see. The level of 1 to 10, how much you care about what's going on. You're a 1. Okay, that's right. I did ask that. Roger, the only one that responded. But that was just about politics. And I think that's unfortunate that it's at a 1 because it does affect our world. Let me see. The root of it is religion and beliefs. It is very subtle subject, right? I bet you if those Palestinians given a chance to be in corporate businesses, they would be moguls because they have hard life and will be hustlers and stay hungry. I agree. What'd you say, Roger? Kevin Samuels kicked me out of his group. Why did he kick you out of the group? I'm curious. I got into an argument with them on my birthday, Monday. Oh, so this happened fairly recently. What group are you in? I agree. I feel men need to separate for a minute and get ourselves together. So what you mean you was feeling yourself, Roger? What happened over in the Kevin Samuels group that they kicked you out? Now, I wish I could see that on here. I don't. Boy, this technology, I swear to God. Let me see. Let me see if I could get back on here. Nope. So I wanted to know why you got kicked out of Kevin. I mean, what was the subject? What were you guys talking about that got you kicked out of Kevin Samuels' group? But he mentions, let me see if I can share this. No, I was going to put him on blast. I ain't going to put him on blast. Okay, so no black man is loved properly unless he got money. Who believe that? Yes or no? Yay or nay? Oh, that's what it is. I can't see my camera is in such a place I can't really see your comments over there. That is the problem. That is my problemo currently at this time. So you guys are just going to have to answer the questions and I'll have to read them later. But let's see. This one question Yeah, but that's in a way, so it ain't gonna without. And then you got the camera, so no, don't do it. It's okay. Let me see, ladies. Men want and need y'all always. We have no problem telling y'all. It's sad. So many females trying to convince themselves they don't need a man. Ridiculous. Any comments on that one? Now, just a little background. This is an old family friend. And I noticed he was just going real hard in on women all the time. I felt like somebody had hurt him. And he was bitter because of it. So I don't let him get away with talking the shit when I feel that men play a big part in why women act the way that women act now, especially Black women today. And one of the things I say to him is that you can't have it both ways. You either the kings that we know you can be, or you're not. So if you're the kings, y'all drop the ball. Y'all want us to be submissive, but on one hand, but on the other hand, everything is our fault. And I'm like, you can't have it both ways. You either king, you're going to step up, you're going to accept responsibility and try to get things back in check, or you're going to constantly complain and be bitter like, you know, maybe a woman is. Another thing he says is, it used to this is the one that I commented on. He said it used to turn women on to get put in their place. Now they call it toxic masculinity. FOH. Fuck out of here, right? So I responded and said, let me see if I can get back on here. I responded and said, I say, y'all took it too far, right? With the putting a woman in her place. They took it too far. Men did. So he responded with this snide remark. He said, why grandma is much stronger than you new females, right? That's what he said. So, you know what? Maybe I could get on to it from, let me see. Let me try something here. Because we're going to do Tipsy Talk. I got some good Tipsy Talk stuff today, too. What the hell? Let me see if I could go this way. Now, when he said, you know, he made his little snide comment, why grandma is much stronger than you new females. That's a dig, right? That's a dig. Can I join the broadcast? Let me see. Let me see if I could join the broadcast. Enter the studio. Oh, guess what? Let me see how this is going to look. Let's see. Let's see how this is going to look. If it show up. I'm waiting to see if it shows up. Let me see. The men were so... Okay, I'm going to have to get off. I'm going to have to read this. I'm going to have to read this. Look at this. Hey! Okay, wait. Wait. Ooh, that's a different angle. Wow. Interesting. What's up with this camera? Taking forever. Come on, get on in there. Oh, maybe. Oh, I think I gotta do this. Hold on. No, I wanted to add. Okay, there we go. How about that? How about that? But anyway, let me go back and read what he said. First, okay, y'all gonna see me. Okay, y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna fall. Okay. I'm gonna fall. Okay, there we go. Let me go over here and read this. Let me see. Henry, what'd you say? Henry, so you put the Palestinian Israel conflict. So you put the Palestinian Israel on an 8 on an 8. Oh, let me turn this down. Okay, there we go. Turn this down. So it's important to you. That's pretty cool. So we go from one end. Of the spectrum to the other. Okay, so Roger says I got tired of hearing the guys go back and forth with the woman. They were acting less than men in my eyes. And I told Kevin that a woman's size doesn't really matter to men. Her attitude matters. And I'm sure he begged to differ. Not true. I love no money with money, but with money, I say, hey, not true. I hear you, girl. I hear you. No money. Okay. Well, I hear you. Okay. Got that. What you say, Robert? The men were so wanting to go back and forth, tit for tat. I felt that it was feminine. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that picture. I don't like that picture at all. It's a little pixelated. So I told him to man up, stop trying to go in with women and be a leader. If she feels a certain way and it's not correct, stand still and don't give them the ammunition to say you did this to me. Reason why things are wrong. And he needed to change the narrative of his show. Yeah, I think that was kind of my point with the guy. It's like you can't really go tit for tat. Like somebody has to be the adult in the room. And that was my point to him. And if we're going by like what Kevin Samuel's premise is, then the men have to stand up. Like it ends with the man. So the man can't say it's your fault or I blame you when this didn't go right. The man is supposed to be the one that has all the answers. So they can't have it both ways. And it starts with taking responsibility. And just my point to him was, take responsibility for what a lot of men have done to their families over the past 40, 50, 60 years. When women were there, when they were submissive, when they were beholden to households and families. When all those things were going on, black men took advantage of it. Instead of, and I know it had a lot to do with discrimination and oppression and even mental. Can you imagine being looked at on a daily basis as the worst? Like, it has to take its toll. I know it takes its toll on me as a black woman, always having to constantly defend or constantly have to, have an explanation for some sort of action or some type of attitude. It is draining. And it is mentally sometimes decapitating. Is that the word I'm looking for? Debilitating. Right. And so I can imagine what it was like for, you know, black men back in the, you know, 60s, 70s. And by the time the 80s came around, they was like, fuck that. They didn't know what to do. The women was fucking browbeating them. The system. You can't have a man in the household to help take care of this family. If you wanted this government assistance, you know. So I can imagine what men went through. And how I can't imagine how it was hard for them to sustain a family lifestyle. And it's not right. But we can't go back. And we have to look at how we got to where we are today. Why are women so hardcore? Why are women so in competition with men these days? Why is it so common for women to be as equal, good and bad to men these days? It's not all that women are just this powerful force. Y'all know that. We are powerful force. What the fuck y'all think we're gonna do? Sit around for forever and waiting for you to buy diapers? No. We're gonna go out there, we're gonna get the diapers. We have given you so many diapers, and then you come back with yet another over there at Tamika house smoking on blunt. But you couldn't buy no diapers. Now this happened over and over again, and it didn't happen in every household. But the consensus of what it seems like, the perspective of what we have as a community as a whole, I know that's not all. But that's not all. But that is the perception. When the ladies, because America accepted black women before they accepted black men. They would give us jobs before they would give a black man a decent job. They would give a black man to his credit. Now some women took this too far. Some women took this too far. But how did we get here? Because while we were protecting our black men by getting up every day, going to work, because that's who they would hire to work, because that's who they would hire. What were black men doing? What were black men doing? They weren't trying to run businesses. As a whole, they were laying up. Mentally with a hoe. Mentally debilitated. So I get it. But at least we have to acknowledge that that's what happened. We're going to get past it. Yes, there were a period of time where it was very common. Y'all know the movie Bad Boy. They didn't make that movie and make that stuff up because it wasn't happening. That shit is what was going on in our world. And the dude was staying at home, driving the girl to work. It was her car. She had a job, driving the girl to work. And then the minute he dropped her ass off, he off to, you know, the baby mama house, or the girlfriend house, or whatever. While the girl at work taking care of everything. So I debate with him. Who is this calling me? Hold on. Hello? Who's calling? Oh, thank you. Okay, let me try to fix it. Thanks.
What happened?
I'm audioing. Let me get up off of here because it looks like it's an echo. Is that what you guys were telling me over here? He wear the Marine uniform. Who wear the Marine uniform? Who wears the Marine uniform? Blazer. Let me see, Henry. There are women who don't agree with that. I know women who have put themselves out there for bums. And the question is why?
We keep doing it.
Why, Henry? Because we love. We love our Black men. And that's what I was trying to get my friend to see. Like, why would somebody do something like that? I mean, there's a lot of different factors, you know, self-esteem too, you know, just like for men, constantly being bombarded with negative images of yourself on a daily basis since before the day you were born. I can only imagine what that does to what you think you're capable of, right? And the same goes for women. So why would we take that type of treatment? You know, maybe low self-esteem or love. I believe it started out as love because as I am a woman, I am a voluptuous woman. I have a pretty decent shape. Sometimes I have the shape that a lot of women want and a lot of men want. But I ain't married. Okay? And it could be some, you know, I ain't bad looking, you know. And it could be some women out there that even and I try not to judge because I see the beauty in everybody from the inside out. But I'd be like, God damn, how she get a man and married and he love her fucking dirty draws? So it could be love, Henry. I don't know what it is, but my point is that we stood behind our men for decades upon decades until there was no growth, or there was seemingly no growth in our community. And that is the point that I want to address. Forget white supremacy, forget, you know, white supremacy. We know that shit exists. What are we going to do? We can't say, oh, well, white supremacy exists, so we can't excel. No, we know for a fact that we have to work 2 times as hard in order to reach a level of acceptance. Why are you people with kids not teaching your kids that shit? Why I have, as a woman with no children, have to knock women on the head like, look, why are you not expecting excellence from your children? You claim white supremacy all day long, but you're not preparing them for what's to come because of white supremacy. And because I'm caught up in the white man's world, they try to tell me I'm an Uncle Tom for saying that shit. No, stop using the N-word. It ain't got nothing to do with how many white people I hang around. It's a horrible word and it's destroying our communities. I wish I could find that article. I just found it today. Maybe we'll talk about their if a black person, the N-word, those are not fighting words. The N-word to you in a derogatory manner that you can't beat his ass, because those are fighting words. That should be self-defense. Because what's going on in this world, especially with the police killings of unarmed people of color, they pull that bullshit all the time. So the stand your ground people, they get away with the shit all the time. Oh, I feared for my life. That black person is a weapon. I fear for my life. I had to kill them. But if somebody call you the N-word, you can't. Those are not fighting words. Like, this is law, or this was a case in court. I'm gonna pull the article, and we'll talk about it next week. But I think it's such a shame because every single not every single week, but there is quite a few weeks that I talk about the use of the N-word and how it destroys our communities. And I have more Black people telling me how crazy I am and it doesn't matter than I do pretty much anybody else. And I think that's one of the reasons why, Henry, we accept stuff like that. So who knows why the women have accepted this type of behavior, but we've done it for a very long time. But now he's gonna come and be like, well, y'all just bad women. No, we acted on survival. We acted on how we had to act because a man in our life wouldn't step up to the plate. And that wasn't our first go-to sentiment. Our first go-to sentiment was, baby, how can I help? How can I be of service? How can I make this world right for us while you go off and cheat and do drugs and smoke weed all day instead of smoking weed and going to a damn job, because now that shit's legal. Hey, Miss Ella. Hello, beautiful. Roger say, I personally feel that men need to get back to acquiring assets and stop walking around living up to being just less than all they think. Oh my God, Roger, yes, about is sex. You got all these men talking about an alpha male cheats because he needs more than one woman. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, Roger, yes. And then the dude, on the other hand, big booty hoes, big booty, want to fuck, give me some ass, smoke some weed, shoot them up. Like, kings don't act like that. Well, kings they do. Harems. But
kings have harems.
Yeah, but you gotta be warranted a harem. Oh, so you know what though, Roger? How about this? How about I play devil's advocate, because you know I'm a Libra, right? So I do both sides equally. So Black men want to be kings. Kings have harems. They're just falling right in line with what they really believe. But I believe in order to have a happy harem, you have to operate in a certain way. And clearly, they are not and were not operating in a way to have a happy harem. So maybe I can't be too mad at the guys, because I do think of a Black man as a king, and true enough, kings have harems. So you can't have one without the other, I guess. So I don't know. It's confusing.
White kings don't.
What, they don't have harems? White kings don't have harems. Only what? The South American?
African, South American, Arab.
I don't know. You're going to have to turn one down. What do you mean, Henry? Turn one down. I'm not sure. Echo and audio. Did the echo get fixed, guys? I'm sorry about that. That was a minute ago. I hope so. You have an echo effect going on. Uh-oh. Do you have 2 devices, Danietta? Ooh, really bad. Hopefully it stopped. Echo real bad. Oh my. Choppy audio. Ooh, I was all the way off. I see 2 screens too. Yeah, I did have the 2 screens on. That's where the echo was coming in. Easy on the poor man. Let him figure his potential and start being behind him towards making money. Then when he becomes a stripper, we jelly. I think I understand that. Easy on the poor man. Easy on the poor man. Let him figure his potential and start being behind him toward making money. Then when he become a stripper, we jelly. Okay, I got that. I think that was one of the, I was having a conversation with someone, and that was kind of one of the things the guy who I'm debating with on Facebook said. He was like, especially Black women who might have a person that has a job out there, and it might not pay a lot, it might not be the most glamorous job, but we like, you know, not satisfied with that. And he gave an analogy of how a Mexican can hang outside of Home Depot just to get work for that day, and the woman will ride up to the Home Depot and be like, "Baby, what you want for dinner?" Whereas the Mexican woman, whereas if that was a Black family, for one, he probably wouldn't be hanging outside of Home Depot waiting to get a job for that day. And if that was the case, he's probably getting browbeaten by the woman who got a major attitude about something because he's not in this prestigious job, or, you know, he's a day laborer or something like that. So I don't know. We all have to, Black men and Black women have, you know, some work to do. I don't want you to be upset with the way your show come out, but it's echo in audio. Thank you, Hanny. Somebody had to call me and tell me, like, look, because I can't see the thing. Turn off one of those mics. I hope it turned off. I think it did. I think it did. I think it did. The echo is so distracting, darn. I hope I fixed it out. I'm reading these comments. There were more men, but there were more men out there in the Black community that were more responsible. But the more responsible the man, women didn't want that. They wanted to guide that they had chemistry with. So you trying to go back to that other little conversation we had about chemistry versus, what was the other thing? I don't know. I can't remember. Okay, so let me see. Chemistry with, and that usually was a guy that practiced his rap because he didn't have shit else. He didn't have shit else to do. Let me see. Pregnant, and the first thing he would do is leave. So you got an entire segment of guys out there that have the responsibility, that have the stability, but were their $60,000 factory bus driver mechanic, right? Yes, Roger. We have work to do in our community, and not to labor the point, but this is one of the reasons why I believe the N-word is so destructive. And I think all these issues, or a lot of these issues that we have in our community, loving ourselves and who we are. And that's because on a daily basis for decades upon decades, there's no way to tell a good N-worder from a bad N-word. There's just really no way to tell, because the people in the end reverts back to not wanting to deal with or be bothered with one of the bad ones. But how do you distinguish? So that's why there's no unity in the community. That's why we can't get along as couples, because we constantly Okay. I think I'm having a um example in our eyes when no job, he is not anymore. The poor man needs. I'm not exactly sure. This is not loading. Let's see. What did you say here? I believe that a lot of people want to live up to the love and hip hop lifestyle. They want to live up to the street lifestyle, and it's destroying our community. Yep. And that is that guilty pleasures part that I was talking about, because when I did have like a regular 9 to 5, I always had a side hustle or some business on the side, even though I had a job. But I watched Love faithfully. It was my guilty pleasure. And yes, luxury and opulence and it was a cross between party, because I partied when I lived in Atlanta. Yes, Method Man's time in Atlanta growing up, and it was fun. So I you, Roger, I do, and how that is wealth, and unfortunately, it's a symbol, and that's unfortunate. And maybe that's all that we've been able to see and really be able to relate to, which is why it's so popular. But maybe we can change the game. Maybe we can have wealth and opulence, but still have unity in our community and still have honor and respect. I think it's going to come when we start honoring each other. And you can't honor your fellow brother by dishonoring him on a daily basis. So I'm going on a crusade to eradicate the N-word. I know it's an uphill battle, but now the possibility of discrimination, and we're like the main people of discrimination, and it's easy for them to take away these benefits, or it's easy for them to take away the fact that we have this as an issue and it still be an issue. They are able to take this away, and we can no longer use this as an issue to get over an issue. And we are allowing it. If we were against being called the N-word, we could probably have a black hate bill. Like some people were crying about the Asian hate bill. I don't know, what's the derogatory name for Asians? Asians not walking around every day, all day calling, what's up, chink? What's up, chink? Chino? What's up, tight-eye? They not out there calling themselves that all day, every day, because they care about their situations and they understand that violence against them is unacceptable. We don't have that sense of honor about ourselves. And I wholeheartedly believe it comes from the willy-nilly use of the N-word. I'm gonna get off my soapbox on that because that's not what we was talking about. Let me see. I get that. Others ask why. There are obviously issues going on there. There are also healthy relationships where it works. There are, and that's what I was saying, Henry, earlier, like, it's just the perception of who we are. We don't get to see the positive side of it, or the positive side is not highlighted. And I mean, are we really expecting them to highlight us when we already know white supremacy? So it's kind of like we should know better, but we still doing the same stuff that keep us behind the 8 ball on a collective basis. I think more people are waking up, more people are becoming aware, more people are becoming more, I don't think it's happening fast enough. Behind a great man is a great woman. I build good men every day, not just it's my job, it's because it's nature. Right. From their charm to their perfume. Yeah, I know you got them wrapped around your finger, Blasia. And building finance and building loyalty with clients. Sorry about that, guys. I think I need somebody to, I don't know how, like, because I didn't know that was going on. Oh, it's only because I couldn't see the chat thing today. But most of the time I can see it. So I guess I won't worry too much about it. Having a happy harem requires honesty. Henry. Would you want a harem? If you could have it? I've had several people talk to me about that. That's what they need in order to be happy. Who was that said that? Roger? I think that was Roger that said that that's what's on the brain. Now, if they were, I think, honorable in that sense, it could possibly work. But like Henry says here, a happy harem requires honesty. And everything's good. Let's walk down and check I don't see that they work hand in hand together. Harem and honesty. Right, I got my door open. White and Asian kings had concubines. Oh, okay. So concubines and harems are basically the same, and it's just called something different based on region or ethnicity, or something distinguishes concubines and harems. So who had harems? It was the brown people. and the whites and the Asians had concubines. Is that it, Henry? It's fixed. Thank you. Okay. Compatibility. Oh, right. It was when we were talking about chemistry or compatibility. That's right. Which one was more important? If they offer me ecstasy, I say, baby, you are my S. Maybe it's the wine. Ecstasy. Okay, wait. Ecstasy, right. Okay. So if they offer me ecstasy, I say, baby, you are my ecstasy. So no need for drugs. Okay. And you should not either. Here, have a monster. That shit works. No weed until. Okay, Miss Karina, bowdy. You bowdy. What's up, Stephen Lee Watch, choppy audio. I think we fixed that. Stephen, what was you drinking on today? Thank you for joining us. Let me see. Something is using your bandwidth and it's freezing your screen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having some challenges here today. Did you turn off that other site? I did. Hopefully, I'm not still having problems. Let me see. I believe the absolute only way that you can stop the N-word is to make it what it is. A old-time slave master word. And Black kids need to start believing that. I totally agree. Like it's the throwback from the Confederate days. People are not going to want to listen to you if you just keep saying the N-words. Bad then where it's bad, they're going to turn off and they're going to go in the direction of holding on with dear life to it. I think I understand that. And I think I agree with it. Eradicate the N-word. That's the bottom line. Let me see. Karina say, we also do not have colors in Asia. Only discriminative of rich or poor. Oh, wow. I mean, but Karina, are you meaning to tell me that there is a difference between rich and poor, but there's not a difference between people of color poor? Like I would just think that they get treated way worse. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Never in same level, only higher or way low. Rich and poor don't eat the same stuff. No, there is colorism going on in Asia too. I would like to think so. Henry, Karina is Asian. She's Blasian, so she's Black and Asian. And you are Black, so I'm just curious. Okay, so I'm wondering, Karina.
Extreme discrimination in Asia.
Do you think that maybe you're not as affected by racism because you can pass for Asian and not Blasian? And because Henry knows what it is or means to be a person of color, especially a Black man, that he recognizes that there is still racism. So I'm just curious, how could you, as an Asian woman, a Black Asian woman, not experience racism or believe that there is not as much racism going on over there than what it actually is or what it seems to be? Because to me, it seems very racist in parts of Asia.
Extremely.
I mean, during the pandemic, they were like saying that Black people couldn't even be there, so that is but that was over in China or whatever. So that is the perception that I have of how, do they say Orientals anymore? Mm-hmm. That Orientals treat racism.
They are extremely racist.
Karina say, I am from there, grew up there, traveled all Asia. I should know this. So Henry, maybe she knows better. Let me see. Yeah, the in thing now is people want a relationship of polyamory relationships. Hell, and I couldn't even find one. Well, I won't say that I can't find. I could. It's just been so damn long. I don't even know. Oh, Roger, that's horrible, and I'm sorry for that. In harems, they are wives. Concubines are not wives. They're sanctioned mistresses. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. So, how do you distinguish who has a harem and who has a concubine? Why did you say concubines were Asian and what else? Something else that you said. So, if concubines are indicative of Asians and whites, I think that's what you said. Who are harems
Middle Eastern.
Indicative to?
Middle Eastern.
I'll see what he says. I ran out of Smirnoff, so only water today. That's okay. Water or wine, baby. Water or wine. Classism. In Asia. You see, no difference. If you don't have money, you don't eat. So you go be good with rich people. Okay. In China, they believe the darker the skin, the more poor you are. It's believed that farm workers are poor and the people that are light skinned worked in the city. The lighter your skin tone, the better. That's so Blasia, what do you think about that premise? Because I do know that well, I don't know because I can't say for a resounding fact that that's the case, but it seems like that is so. So I'm wondering, how do you balance that or distinguish that? Because I'm almost sure that that is the case, Blasia. Black and Asian, higher class in my country because I'm an American blood and in there. Oh, so you got better treatment even though you were of color? You got better treatment because you had American blood? Okay. Asians, Oriental is racist now.
Oriental
you know what? It's a different kind of racism. What?
It's the general term for everybody in the Orient.
What, Orientals?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It's a different kind of racism because I do have Asian friends, right? Outside of Malaysia. Like Japanese, Korean,
Don't put them in the same room.
You know, others that just I don't know the specific nationality of it. And it's a different and it's a difference. And it's almost like they won't admit to racism. They'll like talk around it. I don't know. It's weird. No, that don't outwardly speak out against racism, I would say have some that they may not.
They just don't like it.
You might be right. Concubines are Asian mistresses. Okay. Only Asian? Somebody said white and Asian. So you have harems. So who are harems indicative of? Like what?
Middle East.
How? I mean, I know I want them to discover it. And then if Asians have concubines and harems are indicative of another nationality, like what is everybody else called? Oh, side chicks. We know we got some side chicks in there. So we got concubines, we got harems, and we got side chicks. What else is there? Oriental is not proper or a respectful term for people. Asian is the correct term. You know what? I was wondering about that. I know Oriental was, real prevalent as I was growing up. I'm a little bit older these days. Oh, me and Robin, we're like the same age. So, Oriental was acceptable as I was growing up in high school and everything. And I do believe that it became unacceptable. That's what I thought. So interesting. There are mixed Asians who will tell you so. Japan had issues with their black pageant winner. Not wanting her to represent their country because they didn't consider her. What? I think I remember that. Hey, Roger, you're like the WineUP Wednesdays fact checker. Can you find out who that was? And I think it wasn't not too long ago, maybe within the past 5 years or something. Maybe 5 or 10 years. I don't know. I lose track of time. Time has just gone by so far. But I think I do remember when that girl did win and she was black and they didn't want her to represent them because she had darker tone skin. They each have their mansions, get foot massage when your king wants you for the night. Oh, so that's their reward. They get a foot massage when the king, when they got to go do they do with the king, then that's their little reward. They get a foot massage, but they get their own mansion. I don't know. I wish I had more women here on the line because I'm very curious about who would be acceptable of this. Let me see. In India, there is a lot of preference for lighter skin. Skin bleaching cream is very popular. Yes, I do know that. You seen how I am. You see how I am, J-Love. I love everybody. I do not see color. I cry when people do. I know, Miss Karina. I know. We are definitely not talking about you. Hello, Devon Danielle McDay. Thank you for joining us. I would love to know. Welcome to WineUP Wednesdays. And I believe you were here before, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully you're returning. Please let me know that if you're still here, because I'm just now seeing this. But I would like to know how you found us and what are you drinking on tonight? And you're going to be just in time for Tipsy Talk because I'm almost done with these comments and we're going to go right into Tipsy Talk, have a little bit of fun, and I'm going to let you guys go. Did I finish my bottle? I did not finish the bottle and it's way over there. I don't think I'm a fan of Sauvignon Blanc. For one, if I had any of them other wines, I'd be drunk by now. Although I only had 2 glasses. I don't want to get out this chair no more because it's going to pinch my legs, but I need a refill. Let me see. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Can I get a refill? I never did take these shoes off. Okay. Middle Eastern is harems. Okay, got you. Okay, so what are Europeans? So you have Asians, sorry. You have Asians that are concubines. You have Middle Eastern have harems. What do Europeans have? What do South Americans or Hispanics have? I'm curious. Like, is it a different name across regions? Let's see. Are from Arab countries. Okay. Oh, well, don't forget the side chicks. So we got the concubines from Asia. We have the harems from the Middle Eastern. We have the side chicks from the ghettos. What else? What else is there?
Mistresses.
Hoes. Oh, those are the Americans. Those are the Americans, Karina. King Solomon had 700 wives. Oh, damn. And 300 concubines. And he was favored by God. So what does that say? I don't know. Who's the religious people on the line? I don't know. We haven't had any religious conversations, so I don't know who's more inclined.
In the Bible, if your brother dies, you have to marry his wife. Take care of his wife and kids. You have to marry her.
So supposedly in the Bible, if your brother died, you're supposed to marry his wife. But I don't know. Yeah. So very, very, very good question, Robin. Sheiks have harems. I almost became one sheik. Oh, wow. From Egypt. Calling someone Orient was outdated and unacceptable, similar to calling someone colored or Negro. I got that. I already said, okay. I was here before. Yes, I think I do remember you being here. Well, welcome back and thank you for joining us. And let us know what you're drinking on today. What's your spirit of choice? Oh, yeah. Oh, so you came from Enjoy Life Chicago. I'm gonna start hanging out with you guys too. I've been watching on Facebook, and you guys look like you've been having a lot of fun. Let me see. Sheiks are oil magnets, but own you if you in their harem. I mean, I guess. This is my second time attending. I'll be having a sex on the beach soon. Okay, well, cheers. And thank you for joining me. Hey, Robin. Let me see. Yeah, they have one wife. Who has one wife? What? Orientals. I'm drinking a strawberry, banana, avocado, and coconut. Oh, that sounds good, Robin. Jeez. That sounds real good, right, Devin? Maidens. Oh, okay. So Europeans have maidens. Okay. So we got concubines, we got harems, we got side chicks, we got mistresses and maidens and hoes. They don't count though. Ariana Miyamoto, born May 12, 1900, is a Japanese model. Oh, and beauty pageant title holder who was crowned Miss Universe Japan. That was 2015. Wow. Okay. That was what, 6 years ago? Okay. So I was within the right time frame. I said about 5 years ago. I can't pronounce it. Harinus. I don't know how to pronounce that, but okay, those are from Latin. Han Solo. Okay, all done with my appointment. Even though I haven't been able to respond, I have been listening the entire time. Well, thank you. I think I'm down to the last. Aren't maidens virgins though? Who put up that they were maidens? That sounds right. That sounds right. Oh, excuse me. Okay, guys. Okay, listen. We've had a very lively conversation today. Again, thank you guys for joining me and spending this time for me. You like this little pen right here? I got it from Heart Rock Cafe. I think it's really cute. What does this say? Aren't maidens white guys like little girls and little boys? Don't forget that. Okay, guys. So are you ready for Tipsy Talk? How many of you are going to participate with me? Devin, Danielle, McDay. Hey, do you guys know each other, perhaps? Or are you just being friendly, Henny, all the way in Las Vegas? What is this right here? I done spreaded some makeup on my face. Let me see. I got it. Okay. Tipsy Talk, Tipsy Talk, Tipsy Talk, Tipsy Talk. Okay, now, I have quite a few. Okay, so some people heard Tipsy Talk and they got off, man. You can't be scared of Tipsy Talk. You can't be scared of Tipsy Talk, okay? Okay, Karina, me. Okay. So, what are we doing for Tipsy Talk? Okay, I gotta sit down for this because my feet's hurting. Where's my little thing in here? Let me see. All righty. Let me see if I can share my screen. Okay. Now, okay, so we got Tipsy Talk, guys. Now I can't see you. I wish make this thing work. That way I could see on here. Let me see if I could go back. That way. Okay. A couple things while I have your attention. I want to go over a few things. Roger. Now you got the Fitbit. If you notice, I haven't been asking you for challenges lately. Have you noticed that? I don't know. I've been quite busy helping to process PPP loans and all of that. So it's been kind of an intense couple of weeks. But guys, me and Roger signed up for something called, oh, you know what? Okay, we got to I don't want to do this to y'all, but wait, how I get out of here? Okay, let me see. Stop sharing. Wait, I lost my cursor. Okay, never mind. We'll talk. I got a few things to talk about after we do Tipsy Talk. If y'all want to stick around for that, just a couple of little announcements, some things that we got going on that I want to share with you guys. In the meantime, let's do Tipsy Talk. Now, you guys see it's a hot sex on the platter. Now, there's this game that I created about maybe 10 or 15 years ago called HotSOAP. Now, if you see, Sex on the Platter is an acronym for soap. And we're going to be talking about that a little bit more in the near future because it's a really fun game that couples can play with each other. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go on. However, in the meantime, let me find my cursor because I can't find it. Where is it? Like, I seriously can't find the cursor. It is lost. Maybe it's stuck. Okay, wait a minute. I just saw it. Okay, there we go. Like, it is seriously gone. I can't find it. I don't see it at all. Okay, there we go. Okay. It disappeared on me, like for real, for real. So here's the first question. This question is for the ladies, but the men will answer. Since we got a lot of men on the line, I would like to know, and I think some of us ladies would like to know, men, what is the difference between sensual and sexual? And please give at least one example, and then let us know which one you prefer. Now, let me find this cursor so I can see what you guys are saying. Once again, men, what is the difference between sensual and sexual? And give at least one example, and then let us know which one you prefer. Okay, let's see what we got here. I never got the thing of why they like little kids. I got to have a grown-ass woman with hair down there. I don't know, Roger. I don't know what that's all about, I swear. R. Kelly likes little girls. He's not white, sadly. Lots of black men like underage girls. Yeah, I think it's more black men like underage girls, white men like underage boys. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see what this says. Robin say, haha, Roger, many women shave or wax, no hair down there, right? Okay. Hey, that's a question for the ladies. I'm like, I've never, personally, I try not to talk about my stuff here personally, but I've never had a Brazilian wax before. What do you ladies think about that? Brazilian wax. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, I never understood that. Get them young thing. The vast majority of my girlfriends have always been 15 to 20 years older than me. Okay. Roger, how old are you? So if I think we might be around the same age. I think I'm a little bit older than you. Hold on, there's some PPP stuff. How you gonna be asking me questions and you know I'm online? You know I'm online right about now. Let me see. No, because I haven't gotten my Fitbit back. What happened to your Fitbit? You just bought it. Any games I can play? Yes, we're gonna play the mystery game. In the meantime, did you answer the question, Henny? I'm waiting on the questions. I'm waiting on the question. I'm waiting on the answers to the question. Did you guys get the question? This question is for the ladies, but the men should answer. And the question is, guys, is there a difference between sensual and sexual? And please give at least one example. And then which do you prefer? I'm waiting for these answers. That's what I'm waiting for. I want to see the answers to this. Yeah, I always hear these women saying, yeah, I'm soft and clean as a baby's bottom. Like that's supposed to turn me on. I think we're getting away from women. Okay, I don't know, Roger. What you say, Robin? Let me see, Roger. It's not. It is just as emotionally damaging to young boys. 15 to 20 years age difference is like mother and child. It's sad you weren't better protected from those predators. Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? Huh? Did I miss something? What did I miss? I missed something. I'll go back and read this stuff again. What's up, Craig? Let me see. R. Kelly like women that aren't old and used up and wise. You're such a dick, Craig. You think I don't hear your little subtle digs about women? What do you have against women, Craig? That's what I want to But anyway, great. Thank you for joining me. I'm a real type motherfucker, and I say what's on my mind. Something to know is what made you join us tonight, and what are you drinking on? I would like to know that. And since you're a man, I would like for you to answer the question. This question is for the ladies, but the men should answer. Men, what is the difference between sensual and sexual? Please give one example, and which do you prefer? Do I have any of those answers yet? Let's see. Hurt like a mug. That Brazilian, really? Oh God, that's not encouraging. Do you get them often? Do you not get them at all? I have yet to try it, and I'm putting it on my bucket list. Actually, I bought my own wax machine about a year ago, but I don't have anyone to wax me. So I'm not going to do it myself, you know? But I'm a DIY kind of girl. So I don't know. I don't know how to work that one out. Okay, now we're getting some answers. Okay. Sensual is more emotional. Sexual is more physical. I did ask for an example, at least one. And which do you prefer? But thank you for that. I compare young women to them, and I choose older women. You learn a hell of a lot more. Okay. But Roger, I want to know, you're a man of experience. What is the difference between being sensual and being sexual? Please give me an example of what you think each is, and which do you prefer? Let me see. I tell the truth, and is something wrong with me? No, you don't necessarily. Well, maybe you do. You tell the truth as you know it, right? And that statement that you made was, let me see. Let me go back to it. Let me see. It's loaded. This comment right here. R. Kelly like women that aren't old and used up and wise. That sounds like you trying to be a fucking asshole. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it sounds like. Because I know some of that other shit you be posting. So I tell the truth, and there's something wrong with me. I prefer sensuality. It would be nice just to. Did you say what the difference was? What did you think that I compared? No. Did you say it is common romantic courtesy for everyone to keep their pubes trimmed? No one is trying too much. Got that, Robin. I got that. And you are right. Now, even though this question is directed at the men, I wanted to get their responses and opinions first. So can I have a few more opinions of the men? I tell the truth. Okay, let me see. I read that already. I prefer sensuality. Let's see. But you pootangs be so beautiful. I know, right? They like so cute, especially when they like real cushy, you know, and clean shaven. It feels a whole heck of a lot better too, in case y'all didn't know. Let's see, kissing while we finish together and then cuddling after would be sensual to me. Okay. But you said, let me see, kissing. So that sounds like it's sensual and sexual. That's an example of being sensual and sexual. Let me see, kissing while we finish together and then cuddling after would be sensual to me. Because you said sensual is emotional and sexual is whatever. Let's see, kissing while is physical. Kissing while we finish together and then cuddling. Okay, so I can see where that could be sensual because it starts out with sensual because you're going to have some touch. So, okay. And are you saying you prefer sensual over sexual? What you say? Just had a fire run. It was nothing. What do you mean? Are you a firefighter? I think that rings a bell. Are you a firefighter? What do you mean you had a fire run? You had to leave and come back? Do you know what the question is? Let me see. Sensual. Have the sensual, have that night where you have candles and the music is on and you might take a bath together or shower, sitting and cuddling. Okay. And then so sexual is just like getting right to it. Like, especially if you're in a relationship or a long-term relationship or you're living with someone, sensual is when y'all plan the date, and sexual is just the everyday sex. That's what it sounds like you're saying. Which one do you prefer, sensual or sexual? Neither right now, just straight fucking choking. Okay, wait a minute. Neither right now, just straight fucking choking, hair pull, ass slap, name calling, all that disrespectful shit. But normally I am sensual with my partner. Okay, well that sounds very sexual. So calling it just straight fucking is what I think the world is open to right now, because everything that you just said is the conversation around sex these days. So I think that's the going thing of sex is all of this stuff: straight fucking, choking, pulling hair, ass slapping, name calling. Like, okay, that's what makes sex good, I guess, in this day and age. What you say, Robin? Let me say, I'm an older woman, but I would personally have no patience trying to teach someone that much younger. Some men are looking for a mommy figure, just like some women are looking for daddy figures. As long as everyone is happy and getting what they want out of the relationship without being exploited, this is what matters. I agree. I totally agree. So, Robin, since we've had a few of the guys answer the difference between sensual and sexual, I still don't know what the consensus is amongst the guys. Would you rather have sensuality, or would you rather just have sex? So I'm curious for those of you that responded as far as guys. So the next question was going to be for women. The same questions. What's sensual and sexual to you, and which do you prefer? But I did want to get the guys to kind of chime in on the difference between sensual and sexual and which ones they prefer before I ask the ladies. Okay, well, hopefully you're safe, Henry, and thank you for joining us. From that straight fucking post. Let me see. And cuddling. Let me see. Sensual is looking in the eyes and really feeling it with a partner. That's like love. Sexual is just be riding that thing and come. Love it and loud, and neighbors be lightning a smoke after they complain about the music noise, but not the loud sex. Okay. I feel that. Karina. Let me see. Preference would come with the mood. Okay, so I guess what I'm trying to get at is, okay, well, which one is preferable, sensual and sexual? But what it sounds like is sensual takes actual work. Sexual is just kind of going for it. So it would seem that sexual may happen more often than sensual, because sensual seems like work, being romantic and laying out the rose petals and the candles and all of that. Like, who's gonna do that all the time? You know what I'm saying? No, just roll your ass over, don't have no panties on, just, get it in, figuratively and literally. Okay, so okay, good question. But I did want to, the ladies, did you want to chime in on sensual and sexual? What is a preference to you? And what does the difference between them mean? Please chime in. Oh, and if you guys are watching a rebroadcast of this, please feel free to chime in. It's been so long that I forgot how to. So, okay, honey. I mean, I guess it's not really important, but I guess I was just gonna ask. It's been so long, what, that you've had sex, that you've had sensual sex, or that you've actually made love, or just sex, period. So I don't know. You can answer that if you want, but it's just like seems like the appropriate next question. I wasn't looking for a mommy figure. I was working at, see, I missed something up in there. Let me see. I wasn't looking for a mommy figure. I was working as a professional, and my career didn't fit young women. They would have gotten me killed, since nightlife was working with actual mobsters, which put me in the Chicago political scene. To be good at what I did, you can't act or be irresponsible and wilding out and being extra. So older women fit for me. Things that I was doing didn't match my age. How old were you at this time, and how old were the women at this time? It's been a long time since I had sex, period, just sex in general. Okay, got that. Let me see. Henry says, you don't need all the extra to be sensual. Okay. Sensuality pays more attention to the connection. Okay. Okay. It doesn't seem that way. Maybe because I think in maybe some of the experiences that I've had, or even some of the experiences that I've heard that women have, the sensual part is work, because we don't get the sensual part. Like, I have these conversations because I will send out text messages to women when I do the surveys and stuff like that. So we'll have conversations about it. And one of the things that I notice is that even in some of the conversations that I have with women about sex and about the sex that, we as women have, it's like there's no sensuality. It's all about just doing it. Like Henny said, straight fucking, like pulling of the hair. But the thing about it is, I think there's a lack of interest in even getting to that point. And this is where I think the women who either don't have orgasms or have challenges having orgasms, not because they can't, but because the men don't get them there. Why? Because they're not sensual, and not sensual in the way where it has to be so romantic, where you have to throw the rose petals out, but really foreplay. Okay, maybe that's another word for it. There's not enough foreplay in the mix of things. So guys, I don't know, enlightenment. Do more foreplay, guys. More foreplay. I don't mind putting the work in to have romantic, sensual time. Yeah, but do you? Yeah, but do you? Okay, great conversation. Hopefully you guys learned something. Please, guys, if you're watching the rebroadcast, chime in, give us more insight. So I've been watching some of these other bloggers and influencers, and they be having like I only got a few people on here, but I love you. Thank you for joining me. Right? But I want to know what it feels like to have, hundreds of people chiming in and giving opinion on some of these questions. So I want to grow. So, guys, please, if you haven't done so, like the page. If you haven't, please go right now and do it. I'm going to put the links up there for you to do that. I am going to do that right now. So you can like the page. I think most of you have already liked the page, so thank you for that. Wait, let me get back here. I done lost it. I'll put these links in later. But please make sure you like the Facebook page. Please follow me on Instagram, WineUP Wednesdays without the hyphen on Instagram. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would like to know if you guys would like to be a fan of the show. What does a fan of the show mean? So when I do the mystery gift questions, I don't have about 100 people yet, but I would like to do like how Family Feud says, 100 people surveyed. So I would like to do surveys on a broader scale of the questions that I ask for the mystery gifts. Right now, I send it out to about 30 to 40 people, but only a few people respond. But if we had more viewers, if you guys actually help me grow the audience by when I post the links, share the links, encourage people to attend the show. I want to do more giveaways. I want to have it be a little more interactive. But again, two main points of the reason why I'm doing this. One is to enlighten people and to give people an opportunity to take a moment to have a little bit of fun. The second whole purpose for this podcast was to expose people to the possibilities of financial freedom. The company that I'm associated with is an amazing and extraordinary company. It has all of the answers that you have been praying for in terms of success and wanting financial freedom. We have the juice, okay? We have the answers that you're looking for. We have those systems in place. We have the proven systems that can take you from one income level bracket to the next if you do the work. So guys, please ask me about some of those things that we're doing. Like I said before, I'm involved in real estate. Real estate is one of the 3 basic necessities in life. So we're all involved in it, whether we like it or not. We're either playing the game of real estate or we're getting played in the game of real estate. And that's what's really going on in our community. So guys, I know I took a little side note, but please go and like, follow, and subscribe to the pages. And join me in this entrepreneurial journey. Yes, I don't know what you were saying yes to. Let me see. There is no natural affection left that is important for foreplay. There is no natural affection left that is important for, I don't know, Craig, please. I don't want to misinterpret what you say. I have a certain filter that I listen to you through now, and I want to be responsible for that. So I'm not exactly sure what you mean here. It sounds interesting. I would like for you to elaborate. There is no natural affection left that is important for foreplay. So it sounds to me like what you're saying is there's no reason for foreplay. Am I right, or am I misinterpreting what you say? Robin says, most women need some sensuality in order to get what. Oh my God. Thank you, Robin, for saying the girl to put it out there. Let me see. Rough sex is painful if you're not wet. This is very true, especially in some of the conversations that I've had with people. As I grow, as I become more official, I guess, I do want to have fans of the show. Fans of the show will be VIP members of the show that get different discounts from sponsorships. I've been working behind the scenes with people that like what I'm doing here, and they want to give discounts. They want to do commercials and things like that. There's this one lady. I'm going to see if I can find her. There's a couple of influencers that I've been like researching and looking up to and things like that. And I want their assistance. Like how did they get, you know, to where they are now? And I'm wondering if the unity in the community is a thing. So what I want to do is help to promote their shows because they're different than what I do, but it should be enough space for all of us to be able to operate within this thing. So she wants me to download something and I ain't finna do that. So I'm not finna promote her page. She kind of blew it with that one. But there's another young lady named Tasha K. How many of you are familiar with Tasha K? She's a YouTube blogger, and she is like, woo, she's out there. I thought I was kind of out there, but she's like really, really out there. But I really like her show. And she gets some exclusive stuff. She gets some exclusive stuff. So let me see if I can find her page. Yeah, and what I would like for you guys to do is to go and support her. But let her know that you found out about her through WineUP Wednesdays. Oh gosh, I can't see the thing. I'll post it later. But anyway, I think I got a little off track. Most women need some sensuality in order to get wet enough. Rough sex is painful if you're not wet. This is very true. I don't know. Guys, do you get this? Do you get this point? I'm wondering, do you get this point? I need to know, are you guys catching on to this fact right here? I need to know. I want to know. Let's go down and see. I turned 48 Monday. Oh, you had a birthday and I didn't even get a chance to see it, guys. Listen, our fan of the show, Roger Hollingsworth, he is totally responsible for that nifty gadget back there that easily pulls the corks out of wines like he's the shit. Listen, Roger got a Fitbit so he can do challenges. I would like for you guys to get Fitbits too. It would be really cool if we can work on this workout journey, this weight loss journey together. Okay, so I had a vulnerable moment the other day. Some of you were there to experience it. Looks like I'm going to be having some other vulnerable moments. I don't know. I think I told you guys about how I woke up this morning and my eyes were all swollen. I don't look so bad right now, but oh, it was not looking all that great earlier today. I'm looking Chinese. Okay, so the other vulnerable moment thing is I done packed on the pounds. Okay, now guys, I normally have a hourglass shape, a Coke bottle shape, but I done put on some weight. Okay, and I need to get it off. There's no excuses for me. I have no children. I've never bared a child, okay? So there's no reason for me to be overweight. And so Roger graciously has accepted to help go through this weight loss journey with me. So I would love if you guys would join us. It hasn't been the easiest thing for me. I go up and down like right on Achilles heel. I used to be addicted to Pepsi. I kicked the habit of Pepsi. I lost 40 pounds about 3 or 4 years ago, but I put it back on. And it's because of this. This is the Dr. Pepper. So I went from Pepsi to freaking Dr. Pepper. Cream soda Dr. Pepper at that. But anyway, Roger has been so gracious enough to go through this journey with me. And we are doing a Tough Mudder challenge. Here, I'm going to share. Look, if y'all need to go, y'all can go. But I just talked my ass off. And I'm going to share this with you right here. I know we're getting a little bit sidetracked. But if you guys would like to join the Tough Mudder challenge with me and Roger, we would love to have you. And my stupid computer is taking forever to load it, else I would show you the page. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject. We're gonna get back to that because that was in part of the announcements that I wanted to tell you about. Roger, do you currently mainly date women 15 to 20 years older than you? Yeah, that was my question too, because I'm 8 years older is like, 65, 70. Now me as a woman, I could date a 65-year-old man. No problem, right? But I know when I turn 65, I'm going to still be hot. So, okay, I get it. Okay. So, yes, let's see what you got to say, Roger. No. So, you dating them younger? Not possible to have a family. Roger, do you have children? Sensuality can sometimes be sexual, but it doesn't have to be. Anything that makes you feel physically good can be sensual. Let's see what Craig got to say. Let me see. People don't have natural human love for one another. I can agree, Craig. I think it has a lot to do with the N-word, though, especially in our communities. Let's see. More women just go directly to sex. You think so, Roger? You think so? Let me see. There's no getting inside the person's head. I mean, I think it may be the other way around. I think it may be the other way around. I'm wondering, Roger, do you think maybe it's like that because we as women have been conditioned that is the way that it is? So to cut through all of the red tape, to get through all of the rigmarole, we just kind of naturally assume that that's the way that it is. And maybe we've fallen into really embodying that as a way to be. I don't know. That's what I believe. You know what? I shouldn't say women. I'm speaking for myself, but I don't think men or women really know what it is to be seductive or to seduce their partner. I don't know. That's relative, Roger, because someone can try and it could be seductive or sensual to the person that they're trying for because of the simple fact that they just tried. So I don't know. Yeah, you'll have to speak for yourself on that one. A 48-year-old man is more compatible with a 63-year-old woman than a 28-year-old man and a 43 or 48-year-old woman. So it makes more sense to date older as you get older. There is more level playing field intellectually. Okay. All right. Happy birthday, Roger. Right, Roger. We did not even get a chance to properly greet you on your birthday. So happy birthday. And thank you for being a fan of the show. I would have had a birthday cake here for you. I would have had a little candle or something. I would have sang happy birthday to you, but I did not realize it was your birthday, and I apologize.
And you would have eaten it.
And I would have eaten it, yes. I would have enjoyed that cake just for you, Roger. Stop spitting on it when dry and grind it. Oh my God, Karina. Yes! Karina, they don't know. They don't know. That's like some of the grossest shit ever. No, don't spit on it. Stop spitting on it when dry and grind it slow like dancing guys. In other words, if it's dry and you try to put it in, you haven't done your job. Pretty much. Now, one thing that I did see recently, Karina, you know, there's this thing about having wet coochie or dry coochie, right? And lube is okay. As a matter of fact, I just, like I was, you know, doing some research and stuff like that. And actually lube should be used. And I know like, it's like this mental thing that if you have to use lube, like you're not adequate or enough, right? But then on the other hand, as a woman, you're not adequate if you're not lubed enough, right? But as a man, if the woman is not wet enough, that's indicative of how ready she is. And you have to understand that if it's dry, it's not ready. Don't spit on it. That's fucking gross. Either get some freaking lube or do your freaking job. Who in the hell spits on it? It's fucking gross. So guys, I'm telling you, if you've ever done that, don't do it again. Do something a little bit more because she's not ready. Or buy your ass some KY jelly. I always eat the coochie to keep it wet. And if she dry up, I lick it wet again. It's not rocket science. Okay, right. Like, do what you gotta do. Although that, honey, is like putting, what do you call it when you put a Band-Aid? It's like, it's not the answer, right? It's a quick answer. It's second nature to spitting. It can do the job in the moment, but it's not, I don't believe, ideal. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You look great. Bump that. Okay, thank you. I don't know who like bony bitches. It's somebody out there for everybody. Honey, just remember that. How many people did we say is in the world? 7 billion people in the world. And on Bigo, you would not believe some of the people that's on here that got some fans. So I promise you, there's somebody for everybody. But big women, thick women, and chubby women, thicker women, all sexy. Okay. Yeah, but I want to lose my thickness. I want a waistline. Okay. And I'm going to get it. Now, I tell you what, I've always had a pretty proportioned shape. Very, very fortunate. Very, very blessed. I spent a lot of my years thinking that I was overweight when I actually wasn't. I wish I had just actually enjoyed my life as a slim, thick person, because that's what I've been all of my life, slim, thick. But you know, like I got the Euro locks, I got the skinny idea of what society told me I should be. So even though I had an hourglass shape, very well proportioned, I always thought that I was overweight, and now I'm actually overweight. It fucking sucks. Let me see. I agree. Taking your time keeps it moist. Yes, it does. I cannot date older because they are stubborn. I love my boys in their 30s. Yes. Karina be having them like wrapped around her finger. I was like, well, damn, Karina. They're like 25 years old. And they following up behind her like little puppies. I'm like, okay, mama. What'd you say, Roger? In my 20s, I was dating women that were in their 40s and 50s. They were at the time power brokers. They introduced me. They introduced me. I met and mentored me in the political game. I gave them good sex every time I tried to have a relationship. Wait, this TV is gonna come off. Every time I try to have a relationship with a woman my age so that I can start a family, it just never panned out. I don't know, Roger. I don't know. I would never disrespect the vagina by spitting on it. Fuck my mouth until ready to get okay. Got that. Understandable. If you are. What do you mean, Devin? I'm not exactly sure what you're responding to, but I'm curious. Let me see. If Roger was dating women 15 to 20 years older, likely they only wanted him for sex. So there was no need to be sensuous or seductive. Why bother if you really don't care? Maybe, Roger, that's why you haven't really experienced the sensuality. I don't know. And if you try everything in your power and it doesn't get wet, maybe she's mentally thinking about something else and isn't just in the mood. Try another day. Yeah, but I'm not sure that they try. I don't think that they try, especially in some of the conversations that I've had with, friends or women about sex. It's just be like, okay, you ready for sex? Boop, try to stick it on in. Oh, it ain't wet yet? Like, no, duh, it ain't. Okay, get some lube, whatever. I can't stand that spit shit though. I can't do that. No, sorry. Don't put a Band-Aid on a bullet hole. That's right. You see, making love to her mind first works. Absolutely it does. Absolutely. Young people just don't know what the hell they're doing. Hell, I have women my age that did some crazy stuff and it just didn't feel good. Biting people and biting stuff they shouldn't be. Now you're saying people want to spit on what I know, right? I don't know where this stuff comes from, Roger, but hey, it's a by any means necessary attitude. I get it, but some things work, some things don't. No, I found older women are seductive and younger women are not. Okay. All right. Well, that was a very lively discussion about that. Thank you for
Don't spit on it, be honest.
thank you for engaging in that conversation. I think we've all become a little more enlightened after this subject. So let's move on to the next question. Let's see. Oh, where's my things at? Okay. That is not on there because they're on here. Hold on, let me look in here.
They were off at 10:45.
Did you guys leave me?
10:50 now.
We're almost done. Okay, these are a few quick fire questions. Okay, this should be fun. Are you guys still there with me? Are you still having fun? Let's see. What'd you say, Robin? After age 45, it's really hard to have a trim waistline, and flat tummy. It's hormonal and takes a lot more exercise and even more laser lipo or other medical treatment enhancements. I'm so glad you said that, Robin, because I am this close to going to have a medical treatment because I don't fucking feel like going through what it is I need to go through to get this damn weight off of me. I swear to God. If I could just be real, if I could just keep it totally real there with you. I got too much other shit to do. Now, what I will say is well, it is still an if because I'm about 85% sure that I'm gonna have a procedure done. Because I don't have the time for this summer to get this weight off, especially at the rate things are going, because I haven't been able to get to the gym. However, if you guys join us for the Tougher Mudder thing, but by the time the Tough Mudder thing comes around, it'll be September. So the summer will probably be over. And we're going to train for 5 weeks, but by that time the summer is over. I plan on doing some traveling this year. We're supposed to go to Cabo in August, and I want to be 20 pounds lighter. I finally got some girth in my ass cheeks, and but I also got the girth in my waistline, so it kind of defeats the whole purpose. So I am going to get that shit sucked out of me, and I'm going to keep my ass. Let me see. WineUP Wednesdays. Nothing wrong with medical enhancements. Thank you. If people will do right afterwards, exactly, to maintain it instead of having multiple medical enhancement treatments. And that's exactly it, because I will work out. I have the Fitbit. I've signed up for different things. It is very well on top of mind. And I do believe that because I'm going to be spending that type of money to have that procedure done, that I'm going to want it to last. So I am committed to making a lifestyle change when I have the procedures. And prior to me actually making the appointments to the procedures, I am going to really put into overdrive the actions that I need to take to keep it up. I'm doing it now, but I'm not doing it to the best, right? Like I'm drinking some soda right now. Now, what I've convinced myself that I'm going to be able to do is curb some of my bad habits, not completely remove them. My name is freaking Too Sweet, for God's sakes. I had that name since I was 3 days old, so I kind of fell into it. So I have a very bad sweet tooth. I eat sweets. I need sugar, okay? And that's a part of my problem. So I don't want it. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to have this surgery and then I'm going to start doing all of this stuff. No, I'm going to do the stuff beforehand. Just like the first time around when I lost the 40 pounds, I decided that I was going to have a surgery, but I was going to try to lose the weight first. And I ended up losing the weight. And I kept the weight off for 3.5 years, but then all the weight came back. And now I'm older, so I ain't got time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. So we finna go have that shit sucked out. I'm going to Mexico. Yeah, I only lost 20 pounds since April 1st. No, I come get you. What you mean? So I remember when we started this, so you lost 20 pounds since then? So, Roger, when you came to the office down there on 47th Street, you hadn't lost the weight at that time, and you just recently lost the weight. So that's pretty good. Congratulations on that. I need to catch up to you. No medical. No. Wait a minute. You got a medical procedure, or are you saying you're not going to get a procedure? Or are you saying that I shouldn't get a medical procedure? It's a done deal, Roger. You talking to, it's a wrap. WineUP Wednesdays, that's a great mentality to have. 3.5 years. That's awesome. Yeah, I really wanted to keep it off a little bit longer. I really thought that I was going to have the discipline and the mindset to be able to do it. But, you know, challenges come. You deal with things mentally. Life has a way of showing up and, you know, deterring you from your real goals and things that you want to accomplish in your life. And that happened to me. So it is on top of mind for me to rectify the damage that I've done. I gotta come work with you. Don't do, Roger. I just don't have the time. Shit, Roger. You can still do that. Like, we're gonna do the Tough Mother thing in September. So I'm definitely, and we paid for the 5 weeks of training. So I'm going to take that seriously, but I'm not going to wait till the 5 weeks before to start to do the training. It's on my mind every day. Like, I don't have on my Fitbit now. I took it off, but it's on my mind every day. And so I'm definitely not going to fully need the medical procedure. I just want it. I know I could lose the weight, Roger. I know I can. I just want the procedure. Lose cravings, drink coconut water, eat pineapples for good fragrant coochie, right? Eat avocado for skin. I don't get Goli. Really? The apple cider vinegar jelly things? I did buy some of those before. I have a whole jar of them. I just never finished it. But you recommend that? Coconut oil for soft, sexy skin. Yoga, meditate, get a young man tomorrow. Okay, gotcha, Karina. Oh, that's how you keep it looking so young, because your ass, like I say, have them wrapped around your finger, and you ain't no spring chicken. Let me see, you got the time. Don't give me that. Roger, please don't try to convince me not to have this freaking procedure. Now, what I said was I am willing to do the workouts still, but I am going to have the procedure, Roger. Don't try to change my mind. What are you doing? I need to be able to get in a freaking bikini by this summer. Are you kidding me? It's not going to happen, because I'm not ready to give up my Dr. Pepper. I know that's bad. My consolation is when I fully take on this journey, I am going to curb my bad habits, because I love Sour Patch Kids, okay? I love Dr. Pepper now. I don't have to eat the whole bag of Sour Patch Kids, and I don't have to have a freaking Dr. Pepper 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, so what I will do is put measures in place to curb the things that I enjoy. I don't want to cut them out. Shit, you only live once. But I don't have to be excessive in it either. And right now I'm excessive because there's nothing to counteract, you know, what I'm doing. I'm not getting the exercise on a consistent basis. But I know once I get the exercise on a consistent basis and curbing some of the bad habits that I have around eating, I'll maintain the weight once I have the procedure. But Roger, I am willing to do the time. So if you want to help me in this journey, I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss, or I'm allowing myself to believe that I'm at a loss, because I probably really don't want to do this shit. So I put that out there on the table, because the first step of achievement is admitting where there may be some challenges. And that is just me being open, honest, and transparent. What you say, Roger? It is a lifestyle. Women, it's a lifestyle. I know that, Roger. I kept the weight off for 4 years, 3.5 years. I kept the weight off. Then life got in the way. Challenges. No, you know what it was? I maintained it. I started to put on the weight right before pandemic, but when pandemic hit, it was all downhill from there. I was like, man, fuck it. Really? So I have some making up to do. But anyway, guys, okay, let's do this last question, and then I'm going to let you guys go. We've been on here too long, but I thank you for chilling out and hanging out. Let me see. What's this last question? Okay, so here is the mystery gift question. Now, most of you, I believe, are here in the city. So if you win, I have one of these great tasting bottles of wine for the winner. Darnell, I don't know if you're here, but you need to pick up your gift, okay? I'll give you one more week to pick it up. Other than that, it goes back in the pot. You can pick one of these gifts. You can't have the Juggernaut. You guys need to go to Drizzly and get your Juggernaut, okay? You need to try the Juggernaut. Oh, and the Snoop Dogg wine. Real good. So the question is, I did a survey of 50 ladies and 50 men were asked to rate the following in order of importance. But what I want you guys to do is identify the number one answer. What is important? 1, personality. 2, money. 3, looks. 4, dick size. 5, loyalty. Now you can rate these here. Let me see if I can post these in the chat. I can't find the cursor while I'm here. Okay, there's the cursor there. It disappears. Okay, so I am going to put the answers in the chat. No, you know what? I'm going to share the page. Hold on 1 second. I am going to share the page. So, you guys, let's see what you're saying here. WineUP Wednesdays, I need help too on my journey. Yes, please join us on this journey. Do you have a Fitbit, Devin? If you don't have a Fitbit, you have to get a Fitbit. It is the most important factor that assisted me in losing the weight. For 1, I was able to monitor everything. For 2, subliminally or mentally, I was able to keep up with the challenges. Like a couple of weeks ago when me and Roger were challenging each other in the exercise challenges, I found myself moving more. I found myself really paying attention to the exercise that I was getting that day. And it does make a difference. Right now, it was just me and Roger in the challenge. That's why I would love to open it up to more people who are willing to go through this journey and wanting to go through this journey. So you could be in California, you could be in Las Vegas, you could be in Connecticut, you could be right here in Chicago. Get you a Fitbit. Let's become friends and challenge each other to stay abreast of exercise on a daily basis. Then we're having the Tough Mudder Challenge. It's in September. It's here in Chicago. So for those of you that are here in Chicago, if you would like to find out about the challenge, let me know. I'll post the link in the chat so you can go back and look at it. But me and Roger are already signed up for the Tough Mudder Challenge. And we would love for you to join us. Yeah, and you know, help us. Let's help each other. You look good already. What are you talking about? Thank you. I appreciate that. However, I have on a squeeze me. Okay, so I'm camouflaging a little bit. Thank you very much. Remember, I'm gonna keep it real kind of girl. I'm loving it though. I don't mind being on. Very good. I would love to have you join us. Let me know if you have the Fitbit. Actually, I have one for sale if you don't have one. So let me know. Fairly reasonable. Let me see. WineUP Wednesdays. I got an Apple Watch. Oh, Yeah, but we can't challenge each other with the Apple Watch. All of you Apple people. Jeez. And I know you're not going to go out and buy another one, but Fitbit works much better than the Apple Watches. Apple Watches is just for the name. Fitbit is specific to the actual activity. So they have a little bit more features in there. And if you need some guidance on, if you're open to purchasing a Fitbit, which I hope to God you are, I can guide you down the path of which one to purchase. Okay, so let me see. Personality, loyalty, looks, money, and dick size. Oh, this is your order. You know what? I need you to put the numbers in there. Let me see. WineUP Wednesdays. I may get a Fitbit though. Always. Oh yes, please. Now, I ended up purchasing one by mistake, and the girl refunded me, but she didn't want her watch back. Well, she overcharged me. She sent me the wrong Fitbit, right? So I ended up having to get the right Fitbit, but I still have the one that she has. So I can sell it for a fairly reasonable price. Now, the Fitbit that I had before I bought the one that I have now, I believe still works. It just died out on me one day, and instead of getting it fixed or looking at what the problem was, I just bought the latest model because I've had every Fitbit out there. So let me know when you want to purchase, and I can guide you through the best one to purchase for the purposes of what we need them for. Cock size, looks, money, loyalty. Okay, wait a minute. Y'all answering the question. Hey, did you get your badge from? I did get my badge from Tough Mudder, and I meant to bring it here today, but I guess I'll show it off next week. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, guys, so with the Tough Mudder challenge there, like I'm a Marvel fan. Like I love superheroes and everything. So along with the Tough Mudder 5, I think it's a 5-mile challenge, obstacle challenge or something like that. You also get like Avengers. I don't know what it is. Roger, what is it? I can't even remember what it is. Karina, personality is not even on your list at LOL. Hey, personality don't matter. Hey, cock size, you got some money. Hey, hey, I guess Karina good with that. Let me see. Yes, I forgot. LOL. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna get back to those questions. For me, important in order: loyalty, personality, dick size, looks, money. It's gonna be hard for me to really, distinguish who did what here. Let me see. WineUP Wednesdays. Loyalty, personality, cock size, looks, money. Let's see what else. Let me see. No judgment, Karina. There are a lot of asshole men, and it's definitely easier to find one of them to date if you don't care about personality. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me get out this chair. Ouch, it's gonna pinch my ass. Ouch. Let me see if I can post these because I can't see. I hope I copied it. What was this? Oh no, that was the wrong thing. WineUP Wednesday, but for long-term relationships and for things to last, I think most people on that survey probably ranked loyalty as number one. Okay, so that is not what they ranked as number one, believe it or not. Hold on, let me get back to it and look. I will tell you what the number one answer was, and someone will have to tell me if they got the number one answer because I can't really go back and look at it. Now, I broke the okay, so even though I sent it to about 50 people, not all 50 men and not all 50 women answered. But there was quite a few of men answered, and there was quite a few of women answered. First, I just really sent it to the women, but then I wanted to send it to the men too. So, believe it or not, the common answer between both men and women was, let me see which number it was. Hold on. How do I get back to it? Number 4. Who knows what number 4 was? Who? It was shocked me too. It shocked me too, right? The common consensus. What was the most important? Exactly. Dick size. It was for the women and it was for the men. Now I had a few people to give their reason why that was their answer. So let me go and look here. So did anybody pick one? Did anybody pick dick size as the number 1 answer?
Never matters to me.
Let me see. Thank you. That is right. Personality. Not many of them have. They gonna swear up and down. We men bashing on here. But did somebody pick number 1? Did somebody pick number 4 as their top answer? I can't tell. You guys can look and see. I can't really see what everything that's here. Let me see. I did. You picked. Wait a minute, Karina. You did. Let me see. Okay, Karina, did you know I was just in Iowa? I didn't even call you, but I had my training there, and I didn't have a lot of time left. Okay. I don't see where you did, but I am going to take your word for it, Karina. And guys, this ought to let you know that wisdom is key, because in a lot of the circles that I'm in these days, I am the oldest one, believe it or not. Now, I am in these circles, I would say maybe 7 times out of 10, the most vibrant, the most energetic, the youngest looking, but I am the oldest. Now, in this case, however, we got some wisdom on the line, and I will take wisdom from this lady all day long, and this is literal proof of it. She picked the right answer, dick size. She knows. She's been around the block a couple times, so she knows. So Karina, congratulations, you're the winner. Now I can't ship a bottle of wine to you, but we're gonna have to work something out, because you are the winner of that, and I really thank you for participating and sharing your wisdom with us, because
I picked it.
Yeah, wisdom does matter. There is, but you're not online, so what can I say? Let me see. For me, important in order: loyalty, personality, dick size, looks, money. This is why, guys, I want like hundreds of people to chime in, because if hundreds of people chime in and like take the survey, then we get a better sense of what is the common consensus. Now, this time I sent out 50 and 50. I would say on average, maybe about 20 to 30 people responded, in men and women. But in both of those, where I got responses, dick size was the most important. Believe it or not, it shocked me too. Let me see. Hey, download Fitbit app to your phone. Oh yeah, I got myself 2 Fitbit scales for my birthday. Why 2? Now I have the Aria, but mine doesn't work. I had it from like 5 years ago, so I might have to buy the upgraded Aria. So if anybody wants the older one, again, sell it for very reasonable price. I paid like $149 for it at the time. It's not, it's not that costly right now. It still works. I just upgraded model. Hey, what can I say? Geez. Your house, tell me, why do you have two Arias? Now, of course, I download the Fitbit app, two Fitbit scales. Why do you need two Arias? That's what I want to know. No judgment, Karina. There's a lot of asshole men, and it's definitely easier to find one of them to date if you don't care about. Didn't I read that already? I did read that already. I'm sorry. I don't know what I just posted there. I posted something. There. Let's see. What is in long-term relationship? Things to last. I think most people on that survey probably ranked loyalty as number one. No, they didn't, Devin. They ranked dick size. Let me see. Thank you. That is right. Personality. Oh, I think I read all of these. Let me see. I did. Cock size. Okay, right. Yes, Karina, that was you. Do people feel like emotional loyalty, ride or die in the relationship, or physical loyalty, monogamy is important? Can you have one without the other? You know what, Robin? That is an excellent question. Can you text me that question? And what I would like to do is pose that question for next week. That's an excellent question. Thank you. Let me see. That is the reason why so many relationships don't. What is the reason? I don't. Please elaborate. Let me see. Cock size, looks, money, loyalty. Oh, okay. So you did say that. Let's see. Okay, guys. Well, my phone about to die. Diana Jean. You're probably gone by now. I'm sure that was a little while ago. Loyalty, personality, drive, soft ass. You crazy, Roger. Let's see. And I think this is the last comments. Got to go. I love you. Thank you, Han Solo. Thank you, guys. I've kept you guys long enough. But I do appreciate you being here. Cannot express enough how much of that. Next week, when I post the links for next week's show, please, when I send it to you, share it. Encourage people to join in on us. And I'm going to be sending out links, specific links for VIP fans of the show, so you guys can get the questions ahead of time and participate in the surveys. So that would be really cool. What'd you say, Roger? Robin, unless a dick is unusually small, I don't even notice. I've broken up with a lot more men who had painfully locked. I know, right? Maybe it depends on the size of your lady parts, how big of a dick you need. The puss does get stretched out sometimes. Yeah, Robin. But that's why I think people really pick dick size, because it can either be too big or it can be too small. Like, that is a thing. Let me see. Too many people look for superficial things for the relationship to work. What'd you say? Huh? Okay, love you. Thank you, guys. You know, y'all know I can talk all night. I got two for the price of one, so I have one in the workout room and one in the restroom. You don't need two, Roger. Sell me one, okay? Sell me one. You don't need two. We're gonna talk about that. Okay, guys. So keep in mind, use muscle control like you can cut a banana. You know what, Karina? We're gonna talk, because I think you need to give some lessons. I know what you mean. But Miss Blasia, we're gonna have you have a little breakout session or a side forum, because I think you got some wisdom that you need to lay upon us. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. If I had been standing up, we definitely wouldn't be here this whole time. So thank goodness for the chair. If you guys would love to join us in this workout journey, please, reach out to me in a private message, and I'll send you the information for the Tough Mudder Challenge. We can talk about the Fitbit, but hey, let's do something together. I can't do this alone. I'm so used to trying to achieve things on my own. that I would love to have a support system. And hopefully you guys will join me in that journey. I'm a little bit older now, so, you know, I need all the help I can get. Tough Mudder. Oh, thank you, Roger. See, Roger is the official, hopefully, Roger, you'll take this on, the official fact checker for WineUP Wednesdays. Yes, banana cutting class. Okay, Karina, hey, it's about to go down. Roger Hollingworth, good deal. Right, please, guys, I am so nervous about this Tough Mudder challenge. Like, I know I can finish it, but I don't know. I'm so nervous about it, but I'm willing to take on the challenge. Guys, thank you so much. I will see you guys next week. Look out for some of the links that I'll be sharing with you over the week, and join me next week. Love you guys. Thank you. Cool. Peace out, peeps.